It's that time again for Dave's Daily Picks.
It is October 20th, 2025. This is Dave's Daily Picks Pod, which you found on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Dave Sell is your host. Find me at X under Dave's Daily Picks, and as always on TikTok under the Pods page. Back after a little bit of a break here, as those have been following for a while. Programming changed a couple weeks ago to Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I can, if I have a day off, I'll put something out. I had family in all weekend. Daughter's 1-year-old birthday. That was a little more important for me. But I was firing over the weekend, was winning money. So hopefully we can keep the hot streak going here. And before we get into anything, I want to talk about a company and application called Rhythm. That's spelled RATHMM. They are not a sponsor, even though I would love for them to be, because I've been a user and supporter of this product for a couple years now. It's an awesome app that allows you to build your own predictive models. It is very user-friendly, very easy, and very accurate. They are actually doing 2 contests every week right now for free for college football and pro. It's all based on ROI. It's not how many you get right. It's not like you have to go 10-0. It's on ROI. And 2 weeks ago, my model that I made was just killing it on money line underdogs, including it was Marshall or ODU, which was like plus 436, which then I ended up in second place in week 7 of college football, which meant $600. And they didn't make me wait for that $600. They sent me the verification thing on Tuesday. I did it on Thursday. They paid me on Friday. So my bankroll is very flush. I want to thank you so much to the people at Rhythm. Once again, that is RITHMM. You can always do, and if you want to try the contest, try the models. They always do a 7-day trial. And they just launched NBA for the year. I mean, I love the people at Rhythm. Great people. Sean Ramsey, one of their the lead technical guy. He's an Air Force veteran, great guy. Megan, the CEO and co-founder, she's an awesome woman, a real boss. Not a boss lady, a boss. All right, guys, I got 5 plays today for our doubleheader in Monday Night Football. First up, we got Buccaneers are in Detroit to take on the Lions. The Lions are 6.5-point favorites, and the total set at 53.5. For the Buccaneers, they enter with a record of 5-1, winners of 2 straight. Tampa has been ravaged by injuries this year, especially in the wide receiver core, but future Hall of Famer Mike Evans should be back, and Emeka Egbuka did leave last week with a hamstring. On the injury report, it says he has a great chance of playing tonight. And that's going to be a trouble for this Lions squad, as Baker Mayfield has actually been dicing up off defenses. And the Lions have been having issues with the pass game. 10.5 yards per completion. And Branch is going to be out for this one because he can't hold his temper and was suspended. The Lions, they enter with a record of 4-2 after losing in KC last week 30-17. For the Lions this year, their 4 wins have come against bottom feeders: Bears, Ravens, Browns, and Bengals, while the 2 losses have come against the Packers and the Chiefs. The Lions are fun to watch. I love Dan Campbell, Jared Goff, David Montgomery. I can't think of his name right now, and that's horrible for me. St. Brown. And then you also have the other running back who's absolutely Gibbs. But I have no idea why they're laying 6.5 points. Makes no sense to me. I'm probably missing something here, But you're giving me Baker Mayfield 6.5 points. The guy never quits. It's going to be, I think the Bucks win outright, but just give me the 6.5. For the nightcap, we have the Texans traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The Seahawks are 3-point favorites, and the total set of 41.5. This line makes no sense. This line should be 6.5. You have a Texans team that is not good. Yes, they've won 2 straight over the Titans and Ravens. Those are their only 2 wins on the year, giving them a strength of victory of .154. Going up against a Seahawks team that has been playing really well. I could go into stats and matchups and blah, 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 and talk about Jackson Smith-Njigba and Sam Darnold and how bad CJ Stroud has been and how the Texans are not going to make the playoffs. But instead, just give me the Seahawks -3. It's plain and simple. They're going to absolutely destroy the Texans. All right, player props here. We got Cade Otton over 36.5 receiving yards for the Bucks. Cade is coming off games of 81 yards and 51 yards, and the Lions mainly play man-to-man, so he will have a linebacker or maybe a safety against him all game. Next is Sam Darnold over 224.5 passing yards. Darnold has been slinging the rock for the Seahawks, going over this mark in 4 or 5. And lastly, we have Zach Charbonnet, who will be receiving some of those passes that Sam Darnold will be throwing out of the backfield, firing at his over 7.5 receiving yards. He has gone over this in 2 straight. Let's recap here, folks. We got Bucks plus 6.5. We got Seahawks -3. We have Zach Charbonnet over 7.5 receiving yards, Cade Otton over 36.5 receiving yards, and Sam Darnold over 224.5 passing yards. All right, guys, bankroll management is the key. Once again, thank you, Rhythm. You have injected my bankroll with plenty of money, and let's win some together, guys. Out.